Alright, so unless you've been living under a tombstone, you've more than likely heard of 6ix9ine's epic comeback. This dude literally got 2 million views on Instagram Live and then turned around and dropped a song that had over 30 million views in 10 hours to the point where it broke YouTube's view count. Like, the views literally just froze. It was #1 on trending. It still might be #1 on trending, I haven't checked. And 6ix9ine wasted no time rubbing that in everybody's face.
Let me tell you, before I got locked up, fuck that rainbow hair nigga. Fuck Tekashi Snout. Fuck him. Fuck that rainbow hair kid. Fuck him. Fuck that rainbow hair kid. Y'all didn't really have a reason to dislike me just because I screamed in raps and I got rainbow hair. That was y'all reason, right? Or he's mad, loud. That was y'all reason. But then now y'all got a reason. So of course the go-to is, oh, he snitched. He's a rat. So that's y'all go-to, which I understand and I don't blame y'all.
Now, naturally, a lot of people are confused, like really confused. They don't understand how a man who snitched on his fellow gang members and got locked up can still somehow remain relevant after all this time. But I have 3 big reasons for why 6ix9ine is still relevant today. The first reason is the internet, of course. Now, when 6ix9ine first got locked up and started snitching, the internet turned his situation into a meme. There was all kinds of memes about it. There was like him telling on Cardi B, him telling on like different people who were having problems during that time. But the difference between the rappers who would fall off after doing something like this and 6ix9ine is because the internet would not stop talking about him. Regardless of if he was posting music or not, everybody was talking about and memeing the 6ix9ine situation. So this talk actually forced his streams to go up 30% even while he was incarcerated. So people were still listening to 6ix9ine 30% more than they were before when he wasn't locked up, just because of the situation and how much publicity it got. And the people who are listening to the music are the same people who were saying he was going to be irrelevant once he came back. The problem with saying this though is that if millions of people are saying this exact same thing, then this person will never become irrelevant. If a rapper becomes irrelevant, it means that people are not relating or even listening to his or her music anymore. But with 6ix9ine, it was all talk. Everybody was saying he was going to be irrelevant, and that's one of the main reasons why he never was. So anybody who has talked about the 6ix9ine situation has a part in keeping this man relevant. Even myself, me making this video right now is somehow keeping 6ix9ine relevant. I'm talking about him, just a little bit more publicity. If everybody's talking about him, he's going to get even more publicity. So we're directly responsible for him still being relevant. Now, the second biggest reason 6ix9ine is bigger than what he was before is the media. Every time the media mentions 6ix9ine's name, they got a ton of clicks on their articles. And they know what they're doing, they're media masterminds. So to continue the success, they would always report on 6ix9ine in the situation. They would always give updates. Somebody is truly irrelevant when the news does not care about them anymore. When the news doesn't report on you, no one's talking about you, that's when you're irrelevant. And with all the controversy going on, 6ix9ine was far from that. The media talked about this man non-stop. They talked about him from the time he was charged until now, and that's the biggest thing. The situation was so weird and crazy that big media outlets knew that talking about 6ix9ine would lead to better success on their articles. Now, I would like to state here that 6ix9ine's PR team is very intelligent. They knew that the situation was a big thing and made sure that 6ix9ine put on his act and dropped music as soon as he got home. They wasted no time getting him back into the act that put him in the situation in the first place, which brings me to my third and final point. 6ix9ine is entertaining. Love him or hate him, he is entertaining. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have had 2 million people in his live. The things he says are ridiculous, okay? And half the time you think that he's brainless, but it's entertainment. And at the end of the day, social media is about who you can entertain and who can entertain the best. And 6ix9ine is very good at that. If 6ix9ine is still entertaining people, he's still going to be very much relevant. He knows exactly what to say and how to say it. Him and his team are marketing geniuses. And with this pandemic going on, people were super bored. So 6ix9ine dropping music and going live was exactly the thing to make everybody briefly come out of boredom. This was the thing that, people were looking for. This made people turn their heads. People are bored in quarantine. They want something to do. They want something to watch. They're bored. So with this whole 6ix9ine situation, it gives them a moment to step outside of themselves and not really worry about the pandemic and kind of look at this and have a little bit of fun. I don't like 6ix9ine, but I do respect him. He knows how to finesse the game, and as long as people keep talking about him, he'll forever be relevant. And that's really it. As long as he's getting us to talk about him, more money is going into his pockets. So he broke the view count, he broke the comments for a while. You know, everybody's talking about this man, and that's exactly what he wants. So, you know, if you really don't want 6ix9ine to be relevant, then listening to his music or commenting hate or rat, you know, he's just not doing anything. He's embracing that. And him embracing that is in tune kind of making people a little bit salty, a little bit angry, which is leading to more people talk about it, and which is leading to him getting more clicks. He doesn't care about if it's good publicity or bad publicity. He's just getting publicity, which means more views and more streams, which means more money in his pockets. So he's very intelligent, and I have to give props where props is due. But yeah, this is why 6ix9ine is still relevant and will probably always be relevant until he retires. So yep, this is your boy Acrello. You guys have a great day.